Hey guys, this is your DJ Monoloco from TejanoLocal.com radio, and guess who we have?
Hey, what's up? Our Tigerina's in the house here in San Antonio, Texas. Man, this is such a cool event, man. This is really neat to get to meet, sometimes, we run into each other a lot, just by passing by or different events, but this is a really cool event, and it lets everyone, the artists and the radio stations and the TV stations get to just finally meet and say hello and do some things, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time to do this, man. Awesome.
So when did you find out that you could sing and play?
Man, just by chance, it was crazy. My brothers had a band, and so before that, I was at a mall actually, and I was walking around. This is way back in the day when they used to do like those recordings in the mall. I don't remember, you can go and do these recordings. And I went in there and I sang Amarillo by Morning with George Strait. And then I came out and they were playing it over in the outside of the mall area, and people were like, clapping and said, well, it might work. So I was able to give me a little country band, and that's what I started doing, country music, and it just kind of went with that, man. It just kind of went with it, and it's just been fun, and just having a good time with it, man. So it's a long time. It's been a long time doing it, but I wouldn't trade the world for it.
How old were you?
I was later in life. I was probably about 18, 19 years old.
What are some of the things that your friends told you? Did they ever tell you, like, yo, you can't do it, and what are you thinking? And
my crazy thing, my brothers and sisters, because I don't speak Spanish very fluently. So when I told them, hey, I'm gonna do a Tejano band, I'm gonna sing Tejano music, they're like, man, you can't even speak Tejano. How are you gonna do that? But it's worked out for me. Singing is a little different. You can look at it and get the lyrics down and get the enunciations right, and as long as you know what it means and it stands for and what the song's trying to say, it's like anything else. As long as you can sing it and make the people feel what you're singing, that's what it's all about.
So what is it about you that you feel that people gravitate towards you?
I think it's just me being me. This is who I am. Whether you see me here or you see me out anywhere else. I'm always me. My mom always told me to be kind to everybody, and be honest, and be respectful to everybody, and you'll go a long way. So that's what I think. And that's what I keep doing. Like I said, I have people come up to me and say, hey, you look like Art Tigerina. I'm a mechanic by trade, but sometimes I'll be greasy and oily, and oh, that's me. And I just think as long as you're true to yourself, true to your fans, and believe in who you are, and not try to be anybody else, you go a long way.
A lot of people out there, they pursue the music industry, and maybe about a few months down the road or a year, they come into a lot of struggles and they quit. And I'm sure you came into a lot of struggles. What were some of the struggles you came into, and how did you overcome that?
Man, a lot of people don't know this, but when I first started, I had a band in one of my hometown of Bryan, Texas, and it lasted for a long time. It was called Algo Suave, and eventually, it's kind of split up. And I said, it was a small town, so there wasn't a whole lot of musicians. So I got in my car, 1976 Caprice with a back seat, huge back seat, and put some tools back there. And said, you know what? I'm gonna travel to San Antonio, and I'm gonna find some musicians because this is what I want to do. So I came to San Antonio. I lived in my car for about 2 or 3 months, and just trying to meet people. And this is before social media, so just getting out there, shaking hands and meeting people, and just consistently doing. So I was, I guess you could say I was homeless for about 2 or 3 months, and it's just a matter of, it's just a matter of how bad you want to do something, and believing. And the main thing is believing that you can do it, and that'll keep you going. That'll keep you a long way. As long as you have, you have your friends and your fan base and people that believe in you, but more than anything, you have to believe in yourself and not be afraid. It's not going to happen overnight. I came here with the one goal in mind, is to win the Male Vocalist of the Year one day, and I finally won it 2 years ago. So that's how long it's taken me to finally get that award. But it's just a matter of just doing it, just staying with it, and if you really want it and you really want to do it, then it's gonna come to you.
That's right. I was 2018 Male Vocalist of the Year. What did you feel when you got that award? Were you like in shock? Were you surprised?
Man, I was, because I've been nominated before, and it just kept slipping through. I was always a bridesmaid, never the bride, as they say. But to finally win it, man, it was just that it was kind of surreal for me, because everything that I put into it, and everything I've done, every place I've been, the sacrifices, the time, the bands, the people that I met, it all came to heat at one time, and that was that moment. And I wish I would have had more time to really just express my gratitude and what I was really feeling, but you know, they have the time limit. So, but man, it was awesome, man, and something that the milestone for me.
What is like the key element you feel like your band has that you know your band has it? You feel like, oh, this my band's awesome because we have either soul or heart or we're to the Q. What is it about your band you feel like you got?
My band, you know, we have some great. For one, my guys are like top-notch musicians. You know, I have real quick. I have a Panchito Villarreal, which is a huge part of Emilio Novaida's band, keyboard player, Grupo Rodeo. He was the musicianship behind them. You know, Daniel Sandoval has been with AJ Castillo, driving force in the bass. I mean, the drums. Robert Ibarra, Bert Ibarra, the guy's a phenomenal guitar player. He plays country and Tejano like no one else, man. He's been with Ram, Jay Perez, David Lee Garza. My bass player, Roger Vasquez, has been with me for many, many years. A solid bass player. And then Johnny Rocha is an awesome accordion player. And on top of all that, these guys have dedication, man. And you can see it when we play, and they you know, whenever we go play, they have that drive and they want to do it, and they have the versatility to do, you know, both Tejano and country music, and I think people like that. They like the different styles of music. So that's probably, and that's one of my deals. I enjoy that. You know, I see it in the people. You know, and we'll play Tejano, and they will switch it to country, and they're like, wow, man, this sounds really good. So.
Oh my gosh! So all your band is like seasoned musicians, right?
Yeah, these guys are seasoned musicians. They've been around. They know what the deal is, and they know how to make everything sound great, man. So, you know, I really appreciate that.
They're like pythons on there. If you guys ever saw them, they're pythons out there. They're animals. Is there anything that you want to tell anybody out there? Any messages? Anybody who's like trying to get into the business, or say just earlier you saw that, I don't know, that little boy playing. What advice would you give them?
Man, I guess once again, if you this is what you really want, it's going to take a long time. You know, it's going to take a while. Don't expect some overnight thing to happen. You know, and remember to always do it because you love it, not because, you know what, I'm going to do this because you know, I want to be a star, or I want to be, you know, make money. Do it because you love it, and this is what your calling is, and you'll go a long way, and stick with it, and you know, there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs, but as long as you just keep going, eventually you'll be good.
Awesome. Is there anything you want to add before we head out?
Sure. I just want to tell everybody thank you very much for supporting Art Tigerina and the Art Tigerina band. Look me up, arttigerina.com, Tigerina, not with a J, Tigerina. Look me on Facebook. If you have any kind of requests or anything like that for events, instant message me. And then most of all, just if you see me out and about, just come say hello. I would love to see you guys.
Awesome. This is your DJ, Mondo Loco from TejanoLocal.com radio and
Art Tigerina.
keeping you connected.